All new at 11, Airbnb says no more parties at its rentals. The ban on parties and events went into effect nearly 2 years ago during the pandemic, but it was temporary. Now it's permanent. 10 TV's Richard Solomon is asking the company tonight about enforcing the new rule.
What makes a house a home? For some, it's peace and quiet.
I think so.
Eric Schick manages and owns different Airbnb properties across Columbus. This is one of them, and he expects guests to treat his houses like it's their home.
You have to have, a certain level of quality that the guest, expects.
He says over the years, not everyone has respected that.
Kind of shifted into, people using it for things they don't want to do at their own home. And you name it, drug dealing, parties, violent events.
Airbnb has stepped in, permanently banning all parties and events at all global listings.
How are you guys going to make sure that it's enforced and make sure that nothing else happens?
100%. We just last year, we suspended or removed over 6,000 people for violating our party ban in some way.
Ben Bright is the director of trust and safety communications for the company. He says they've introduced anti-party systems that potentially stop risky reservations for this 4th of July weekend. Bright says if you as a renter don't have a history of positive reviews, you can't book a one-night stay at any Airbnb nationwide.
We do not want behavior at our listings, even if it's rare, disrupting neighbors or impacting them in any way.
And Bright says ever since they put the temporary ban on disruptive parties and events in place back in August 2020, they've seen success. Specifically here in Ohio, he says they've seen a 70% year-over-year drop in party reports. Eric says a home is only as good as the people in it. He says the same thing goes for Airbnbs.
I think it targets the people who, either have done bad things in the past or are planning to do so in the future. And it gives a safe space for, the good apples, the people who want to be considered at this house that are going to do the right thing.
In Columbus, Richard Solomon, 10 TV News.